Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today is day 2 of my DTF journey, starting my own business, all of that good stuff. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up Cadlink, and then we're going to go ahead and go with our first print and press into a shirt. Cadlink is just the software that you need to use to print. Yeah. So let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so first we're going to go ahead and head over to Cadlink. This is what we will be using to actually print our designs. I'll leave the link down below in the description. Alright, so we're on Cadlink. We're going to go to Products and Digital Factory right here. From here, we're going to click the free trial. And then this first one right here, direct to film. You see the other one say sublimation, UV, brother. We're just going to be using direct to film DTF. So we're going to click this one. It downloaded twice. I didn't see the first one come up. So we're going to click here. I have a pop-up on my other screen, so just hit yes. I'll bring it over. So you want to make sure this first one is clicked, direct to film, next. And we're just going to wait for this to download. Okay, so now that this is completely installed, we're just going to hit start. English, of course. And here we're just going to hit next. We're going to accept the agreement next. And we're also going to install. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps going to the other screen every time. But just click next all the way through pretty much. After that, it's going to install. Okay, now that that's finished installing, we're just going to click finish. And down here in the search bar, we're just going to type in digital factory, and you can see it right here. So we're just going to click. So we do want it to be in inches because duh. And then we'll leave it as 2 decimal places. That's fine. Just hit OK. Okay, so here, this is where you will register. If you have, if you bought it and you have your activation code, you'll put it here. Put in all your information, your name, email, the code. If not, you want to just try it out before you actually buy, so you get used to it. You want to go ahead and register for a trial. This is up to you. I'm going to go ahead and black my screen real quick and then be right back. Okay, so after you registered your product either through a free trial or you have an activation code, this will be your next step. So we're just going to go here from here and click next. This is just making sure that your device is connected, whether it's USB or Wi-Fi, however, whatever option you chose. So we're just going to go ahead and hit next. I am connected to my printer, USB, and my printer is currently on, so yeah. Okay, so for printer, we're going to hit install printer. And we're going to look for Epson 8550 and V2. You want to make sure you choose the V2 one. Here. Epson EcoTank 8550 DTF V2. V2 is very important. Make sure you choose the V2 one. So we're going to hit OK. Search for new printer packages from cloud. Sure. Next. Next. Okay, for your port setup, so if you used a cable, it's going to be this one, the Epson Net. If you use the Wi-Fi, you're going to choose this one, TCP/IP. That would be yours if you use Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi is TCP. If you use your cable, Epson Net. I'm using my USB, so I'm going to choose Epson Net. And next. And finish. Allow. Okay, and let's make this big. Okay, so now we are in Digital Factory for direct to film. So first thing we want to do is come over here to queue and manage queues, and we want to install. Okay, and we're going to remember the selection. Let me see. Actually, let's go back. We want to choose this. We want to choose this port first. So again, USB, Wi-Fi. I'm using USB. Your know it's ready once you hit remove. You hit remove, it'll remove it. I'm getting a pop-up. I'm just hitting yes. But now you see Epson Net. Like I say, USB. Wi-Fi. So install. Choose yes on your pop-up, and there it is. Okay, so we're going to hit close on that one. Now we're going to go back to queue and we're going to set the ink order. So this would just be how you had it set up, how you put your ink in your printer. So if you watched the first video, I did white, and then you want to choose white too for your other white. Make sure you do that. And then I did cyan, yellow, magenta. And then for my gray, it's actually black. Okay. So we're just going to hit OK with that. Next, we're going to go back to queue and we're going to choose properties. And on the side, we're going to look for media setup. So for the name, this is just your paper. So whatever size you're using, just use that. I'm using 13 by 19. Yeah, I'm using 13 by 19. So I'm just going to look for 13 by 19 paper, which is right here. Okay. Next, we're gonna go to layout manager, and y'all, it does save. Like, you don't have to hit OK and all of that each time. It's gonna save. So let's go to layout manager, and we want to make sure that mirror job on import is checked. Leave this one checked, don't mess with that one. Then we're going to go to color layer and then processing options. And for underbase strength for white under black, this means like if you were to print something dark with black on it, you want to make sure that the white is covered it really good so the black can show, especially if you print on a darker shirt. You want to make sure that the white is getting covered. If you're going to be printing a lot of black stuff, then you might want to come and change this to a higher percentage, but for now I'm just going to do 80. So if you wanted to do like you was printing on a black shirt and your image is with darker colors, you might need more white to show what color, the true color. So you might want to move this to like 100 or whatever, 90, 100. You can kind of play with that based on what you're printing. If you don't like how it looks, then you can put more white. But for just regular colors on light color shirts, it doesn't need to be fully submerged 100% every time. 80 will get the job done without using too much ink. That'll kind of save your white ink as well. So we're going to do 80 right here. Also for this right here, we're going to change this 2 to 4 right here. And yep, so 80% here and 4 for the choke. So next we're going to go to printer options, and for the speed we want it to be fast, and your print direction we want it to stay at bi-directional. Okay, so we'll hit OK with that. Cool. Okay, so now we have all our settings together. We're going to come here and press this green plus, and we're going to find our image. I'm going to be using this one. Okay, so I got this message basically saying the resolution is too low, so, and we have to supersize it. So cool, I'm going to show you guys that as well, what to do if this happens. So I'm just going to hit OK. There we go, it finally loaded. So then we're going to come and right click over here and go to where it says supersize image. So all I did was make sure this is click, right click, and supersize image. So as you see right here, the resolution is at 72. We want to bring that to at least 300 and then hit OK. A little pop-up on this side is gonna show. Once this is finished, just hit OK again. So this image doesn't have too much white space around it, so I'm gonna leave it as is. If it did, like I wanted to take some, I would come over here and crop it out. You know, the less white space the better. so you're not printing, you know, unnecessariness. Okay, so now that we supersized our image, brought it to 300, it doesn't print at the top, inch and a half or so, so you do want to drag it down a little bit. And we also want to center at the top of the page, so you know you can print evenly. What I'm also gonna do, I think I'm gonna do a logo size and then a full back. I have an extra shirt, kids shirt that I think I'm gonna use this on. So we have our first image. We're gonna come and we're gonna put this one back again. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing since it's the same image. And I'm also going to show you this, how you will also make your gang sheets. So for this one, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to change the height of this, and we're going to do a 4x4 for the chest piece. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to leave the other one as is. So now we're just going to come and right click. We're going to go to page, automatic nesting, and auto nest to all content. Going to hit yes. And now we have our two pictures. One, like I say, we want to give ourselves some cutting room, as well as not printing on about 1.5 inches. So really, I'm just gonna center both of these, and we're gonna see how that works out for us, since this is my first time printing. But no worries, let's get it. Okay, so we have our gang sheet. We got a back logo. This is 10. That's pretty good. I'm using a small, like a 4T shirt. This will be fine. I'll leave these measurements as is. So after you have your images up, you have, however, you can kind of just play with the width and stuff on the sides here if you need to crop it, any of that. So now we're just going to go ahead and print this out. It looks good. We're going to see. So we're going to come up here to print. And see, it's spooling output, so it's getting ready. Once you know this goes to print, then it'll be printing. You see your job is processing is 1. So now I'm just going to, it's starting to print, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring you all to the printer and show you what that looks like. Okay, so we have it printing. I just went ahead and put this piece of cardboard here, so hopefully that kind of helps it stay straight. Let's get a look inside the printer. You can leave the top open if you want to look and see. If not, it's not necessary, but I like to look. And you can see that it's putting that white backing. I did have to flip my paper over because it was doing a lot of smearing. So, and it also was not printing the white ink. I feel like if it's on the wrong side, it's not going to print the white ink. This looks like it's don't like my cardboard, so I'm just gonna take that out. Meantime, between time, and I'm gonna let this print. You can see it's coming slowly, but it definitely looks really good, guys. With the white ink, bagging it up. I may adjust my white ink a little because I can see a little black coming through, but we're gonna see. so we're just gonna carefully slide this out. And you can see it is missing a little white, but this was the first print. Well, the first correctly print. So I do feel like once we print and the white gets going, it's gonna cover this up very fine. I'm okay with this as how it looks as of now. Okay, so you do want to make sure that you are printing on the right side because it can cause smears and your white will not print. Okay, so next we're going to just be using the glue to cure this. Okay, so I have my heat press heating up to 385. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take my glue, which is a powder, and I'm just going to sprinkle it on like a thin layer right here on the middle. That should be enough. If not, I add more, I don't know yet. And we're just gonna move this back and forth. Make sure that it's all covered. Make sure it gets to those ends. Okay, then I'm just gonna shake it to get the excess off. And we're going to put this to the side. And now I'm going to show y'all the print. It looks so good. I'm so excited. Very bright, vibrant. Looks good. Looks really good. So next, while the heat press is heating up, what we're going to do is we're going to have to cure this. So I'm going to sit it under the heat press. If you have a oven, that's cool too. You can use that. I'm going to use my heat press and I'm just going to hover it on the top of the image. Not touching it. We do not want to touch it, but just hover it around the top of it for it to cure. And you're going to know it's cured once it becomes kind of like shiny. And we're going to cure that for about 90 seconds or so. Yeah. We're going to cure that for 90 seconds. So as soon as my heat press is hot, we will cure this image. I'm so excited, guys. If your first press worked, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you're excited or what. This looks really good. Like I said, it is a few spots here, you know, that wasn't covered with white, but I'm sure, you know, the next print, it'll be better. Also, the glue, the powder does seem a little flowy, and I do have the fan on, the ceiling fan in the room, which next time I'll probably cut that off, because I can kind of see it floating places, particles. So yeah, I'll be back when the heat press is ready. Okay, so now the heat press has reached 385. So now I'm just gonna sit the image under, since it's kind of big. Oh no, it all fits. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to hover this over the thing. I'm not going to touch it, but I'm going to hover it for the 90 seconds to cure it. So we don't want it to touch. So we're going to get it as close as possible. Yeah. I'm just going to hold it for the 90. Because mine doesn't, it doesn't stop by itself. Like, it's not a set. And if anyone has this heat press and you know a way to make it stop where I don't have to hold it, please let me know. I can't figure it out as of now. So I'm just gonna hold it. It's only 90 seconds, right? Okay. So without touching it, so this is what it looks like. I can see some shiny areas, but not fully shiny. So I think I'm gonna sit it under there for a little more. Like here and here, I can see the shininess, but not so much everywhere. So I'm gonna put it back under for just a little while. And I'm also gonna turn it this way. Okay, that looks a little better. It's probably too another good idea to try to get some of this extra dust off if you can, glue, if you can. But this is the image. It looks good. So now we're gonna I'm gonna cut this piece out, leave that as is, because I'm going to prepare for a shirt. This is where you can see in this corner right here, this is where it kind of messed up a little bit. It touched the heat press, but that's okay. You live and you learn. We're learning, so let's get these cut out. Okay, so I've dropped the temperature of the heat press to 330. So we're just gonna go ahead and make sure we don't get any lint, because it would still stick. And we're just gonna go ahead and pre-press the shirt for about 7 seconds just to get any moisture out. So we're gonna go with the logo sized image, and we're just gonna stick it right here. It looks a little big because the shirt's so small, but that's fine. We're gonna press this for 10 seconds. I'm gonna tighten up my pressure just a little bit because it's a t-shirt. And press. And this is a hot peel, so as soon as it finishes, I should be able to peel right off. So let's see if that's the case. So there we have it. And let's get that corner. And bam. It looks good, y'all. Let me show you. It looks good. Nice, it's in there, cool. And we're gonna do another press just to melt it in there. And I'm gonna put my Teflon on top of that one now. Just for a couple of seconds to really get it in there. Everyone, like the videos I watch, they say the second press is really where it's like, it gets in there, so. Bam. That looks really good. All right, now let's do the same for the back. Gonna do a little bit press for about 7 seconds. Get the moisture out. Now we're gonna put this image on the back. Make sure it's even. Looks good. Bring this collar up a little bit. Okay. And we're going to press this for 10 seconds. So same thing, I should be able to peel, hot peel. Be careful when you're peeling under here too, so. Then I'm going with my Teflon and give it one more press to seal into the shirt. And boom, we have our first DTF shirt. This is where it kind of touched when I was carrying the glue, so be mindful of that. But other than that, it looks really good. It's in the shirt, stretches nicely. So, bam. Okay guys, thanks for watching and joining me on my journey of DTF. I hope your shirt came out better than mine, or just as good. There it is one more time. DTF. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how your journey is going. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them down below in the comment. See y'all next time.